So, a few weeks ago I did a video on maps I thought you would never ever play and thought you would never ever watch, and yes, you did. In fact, enough of you did, as I gave you a challenge of hitting over 1,000 likes in order for me to make another one like this, and you did! 1.5 as it stands, with many comments from you asking me to do this once again, so let's get into it! Right, we're back at the back of the Steam workshop of ARK Survival Evolved, looking at the maps, once again, the maps that you have not rated, so therefore probably haven't played at all. And there are a few with bizarre, weird names that haven't been rated, so let's have a look at these. Ferillia Reborn map, small. This map ist ein Test mod. Dude's German, and we know Germans make awesome maps, so subscribe. LS map by Old Fuel, no description apart from being an LS map. I like the icon, it could symbolize something, like a sword in the game. Let's see what happens. Subscribe. Ultimate Ragnarok. Test only for the time being. Please do not use right now for your own safety. For your own safety? Well, screw safety. Subscribe. Well, this one caught my eye. Ragnarok Center Extension. Cave fix for underwater bubble and south ice. Guessing this doesn't do a lot. It rebalances a map. Let's find out what it actually does balance. Subscribe. What is Chen Chen map? There's change notes. 3 people have subscribed to it. I'm going to be the 4th. Subscribe. First cook of new map number 2. The map has been painted and starting to shape the landscape. So let's see what's actually been cooked. Subscribe. Sped send hell. We gotta find out. Subscribe. The Sanctuary experimental ARK map by the Numptyville Gamer. Let's find out what it is. Hit that button. ARK map project in its very early stages. How early is it? Let's find out. Subscribe. Titanland Test. Hello, it's not abandoned. I'm just having a hard time with work and limited time for hobby. This mod will be used as a test mod for my main map and I hope I'll be able to complete it. Unfortunately, our dev kit made some things in caves broken with some past updates. So next few updates will be here until it will be playable again. I hope you understand and will be patient. Miss you. Well, I miss you too. Let's see what you're all about. Here we go. We found one with actual pictures. Bergresar. All right. And it's still currently being updated as we speak. So, subscribe. Okay. I'm not even making this up. As I went to play the very first mod map, Ferillia, it disappeared. It's not in my list. And it's not even in the store anymore. So I think as I was recording this, the mod map maker decided to take it down. So we need to replace it with something. Let's go with Fazana with a orange door to nowhere. Subscribe. Okay, let's get in. Right, kicking off with Ferillia's replacement, Fazana. It was last updated in March of last year. Are we going to get anything at all? We get a return back to the menu screen. Try again. Okay, this one doesn't even work. It crashes me back to the menu screen. So for that, you get a 0 dodos out of 10. Is the next one going to work? LS map. We got a loady screen, but it loaded very, very fast with the traditional spawn zones. Let's start with this one. Spawn in. Let's see what happens. Straight into GCM because we know we'll probably fall. Oh, we're definitely falling somewhere. The floor is non-existent. Oh god. It just appears the spawn zone was underneath the map. It's a good start. Last updated on the 11th of April. This one is certainly in its early... Oh god, crash. Oh no, I just hit death zone. Come on. So we can't go too high, but to be honest, there's not a fat lot to explore. There's terrain, there's mountains, rocky mountains in a circular area, maybe creating an arena of sorts right there, and some verticality to a desert area right there, but that's it. That's your lot. There's not a real fat lot to go on with this one. I mean, you modelled something. There's terrain, not really a fat lot else, and a very small area. Why is it so small? For that, mate, I've got no choice but to give you a 1 dodo out of 10. Ultimate Ragnarok seems a little bit different, that it's a mod that I'm guessing is in replacement of the original Ragnarok. So we're going to load this up with the OG Rag. With the mod, let's see what happens. My safety is okay. It's not concerning. What's so ultimate about this Ultimate Ragnarok mod? There's not a fat lot of ultimate on this mod, I've got to say. In the notes, it does say uploaded as a normal mod to test the Pegasus. What is the Pegasus? Alright, GM summon Pegasus. If this works, I'll be amazed. Oh! It actually works. It just looks like a horse. Does it fly? Oh! Oh! We got Pegasus! Yo! Can we glide? Does it glide like a griffin? No. What the hell is that? Now we've run out of stamina, we return back to normal horse form. I'm not quite sure what this does. I'm not sure what this sparkly thing does. Oh, we did something! Mana. Requires 100 mana to transform. And then... shocking. Press control to stealth. Oh, we're invisible! You know what? You can see this is the early stages of something. What exactly this does to Ragnarok, we don't know, but we do know we can actually ride a Pegasus, which, you know what, looks to be a pretty well done creature in itself. So for that, mate, you get a nice round. 5 dodos out of 10. Okay, Rage Arc Center Extension. This is working exactly the same way, where it's altering an original map. At the center, one of the most beloved maps from older players like me. Need some love and attention. Is it going to get any love and attention? We know Snow South apparently has been given a bit of a remodel. So, last updated in April, apparently it has done a cave fix for South Ice. Does it look any different? It does. This wall was not here before. Further rounds. We got some invisible barrier with what? With wolves. One holding a torch in its mouth. Probably not a good idea for a furry creature such as you, mate. Paying homage to the Giga for some reason. And what is this? What? Wait, just a giant dodo. For some reason, following the Dodo Rex. What's it all about? Okay, and this is all blocked in a layer of ice which you can seemingly travel between. It's blocked off areas, which is interesting. Is the artifact room? Yeah, the spawn location is still here, but it's single player, so it never spawns. Not quite sure why though. Never found South Ice to be a prime location to build in. I would always go to North Ice. Interesting stuffs. Okay, let's see what the underwater bubbles are like then. Not seeing any difference with this one. Let's go and check out the other one. And is this it? Here we go. Here's the entrance. Not sure if there's anything new. I think these mushrooms were already here. Doesn't look any different to what it did before. I'm not seeing any difference with the bubbles, but there is a change with South Ice. So, you know what? It's some love to the center map. So for that, mate, you get a 6 dodos out of 10. Okay, Chen map. What delights have you got for me today? What the holy water is this? What? Oh, we are in Atlantis. Some form of Atlantis. Chen's Atlantis. That is Poseidon, isn't it? With his trident, taking down a Chinese dragon. Interesting. And we are in what appears to be Little Mermaid bubble, which moves with me. Oh, I am in the bubble. What the hell? This is freaky. So, wherever I move, this bubble cloud goes with me. I can't go out of it. Will the cloud follow me if I go in spectator? We might... Oh, we're beating it! We've beaten the bubble cloud. Don't think it's going to serve any purpose. What the hell? Well, I guess effort to code it in something that tracks your character as a form of breathing apparatus. Perhaps the idea here is to create some form of Atlantis with Poseidon that's out there in the murky fog somewhere that we cannot find anymore. The render distances of stuff is incredibly tiny, so it's very difficult to look around. I have never seen anything like this in ARK before. The tracking bubble, the Poseidon statue, which I'd love to know where that came from. Was that hand modelled or imported as an asset? Either way, creativity is there, but as a playable map, no, right now, no, you're not going to get much out of this. So for right now, mate, you get a 4 dodos out of 10. Righto, first cook of new map number 2. Is this one going to load us in? It seems like it's going to, and we've got 2 spawn locations, 1 and 2. I'm guessing it's number 2 because the map's called number 2. So, oh, okay. Promising. Oh no, what's going on? Here we go. Oh, what is this? But this has the potential. Plateaus are being made, areas, landscape. We can see what I'm guessing is going to be a volcano there, maybe. The hubs are all in place, pinpointing the different areas you can go to. Oh, I've just hit some big rock, which I'm trying to view, but I've got to go backwards in order to see it. This is quite a giant map. And it seems the entirety of the land has been built. It just needs to be populated. But it seems there is a lot of work to still do. Yes, last updated on the 26th of Feb. My advice as an unprofessional mod map maker myself would be just get a bit more verticality in it, a bit more spread out. I like, you know, different biomes are being thought about, but it all just seems a bit too flat. Look forward to seeing what happens with this one, so keep us updated, Yiggins. But as a simple map terrain as it is, you gotta get a 4 dodos out of 10. Sped is doing the same thing where it's a mod, not an actual map to download, so we're going to install that and see what it does with the island, maybe. It all seems pretty normal. Don't worry about the Ice Titan, that was already there. Did it do anything at all? No. Let's try and GM summon a Sped. Doesn't spawn in anything. Because it's got a picture of a monkey, just a standard Mesopithecus. No new engrams. Nothing to report, sadly. So, Speds, not that I was expecting much. You got to get a 0 dodos out of 10. Right, the Sanctuary. I've got a bit of promise for this one. I feel like we might be encountering something. Flat plateau land, looking a bit... Hello, what's this? Experimental. We're looking a bit scorched earth. We're looking a bit desert. We've got some mountainous peaks over here. This looks like quite a giant map. Not a fat lot populated on it, but some verticality has been thought about. Big mountainous areas at the back right here. Rivers flowing through. Bit of snow. Islands out there in the distance. That's obviously going to be swamp over there. Grasslands. So you can see the biomes and exactly what they're going to be eventually. But there's not else to go on. Is this a pyramid? Pyramids in ARK. Gotta love them. Just hope that's going to be enterable. Bit of grass. Few streams. A divided land. Willing and ready to be in recipient of some actual stuff to flesh it out. Volcano. Last updated in 23rd of March. So this could be still in early development. And we may be seeing more of this in the future. But for now, you get a 4 dodos out of 10. We've got a bit of an issue with this Titanland Test map. Because for some reason, it spawned in every different spawn location as an individual ARK. Let's go though with this one, I'm guessing. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, we're in. 3 spawn zones, custom spawn zones, Greenland, Redland and Iceland. Let's go for Greenland first. Seemingly the normal place to go. I can hear fire around me. We've got an actual map going on. There's an obelisk there in the distance. There is a pre-built hut here, which has seen better days. Does this open? I can hear something sleeping. What's sleeping? Done a bit of a mischief there, mate. That's pretty cool. Let's get a bit of height. Ooh, yeah, some variation. We're right next to the redwoods. We're gonna have a little look over there in a minute. With some rocky mountainous areas. This looks to be like a swampy area. Using, is that assets from Gen 1? Some cliff sides here. The ruins of what certainly looks to be a place where a Titan would be, thus being called Titanland Test. We may need to spawn in a Titan shortly to test it out properly. Work in progress area, it seems, over there. It does all seem very giant, meaning it is built for Titans to wander on. For what reason though? For what purpose? We don't know. Redwoods, big vines, hole in the ground, cave pit maybe. I do enjoy to see elevated pillars like this. Always a prime spot to build on. It looks like there's a lot of development still to be done over here on this end. Big plateau area for a Titan fight. Maybe it could be that. Maybe it's not that. Yeah, a lot to still be worked on. We've got what appears to be a scar area over here. Got to have a scar on any map that's made. With wyverns spawning in. Little coves for them to pop their eggs in. Bordering on a desert location. Nice canyons. There is definitely a lot of potential here. A dormant volcano, which you can travel down into and find... Oh, this is going to be a room to something, isn't it? I don't know. There's a nice winding path down to it. Could it be the start of a tech cave? Possibly. It definitely feels like a place fit for a Titan, without a doubt. But yeah, credit where credit is deserved. Just figure out why you've got like 10 million different ways to play the map with all the spawn locations downloaded separately. I like this. I think there is a lot of potential. So for that matter, you get a nice round 7 dodos out of 10. And last but not least, Bergresar that actually had some images of the map. So I'm hoping for something very good here. Come on. Okay, a lot was loaded in then with a new different spawn map with all different spawn names: Ubrontis, Point Pelican Cove, Safe Haven, Coral Coast, Fifi Island, Adams Atoll. I want to go to Adams Atoll, why not? This was last updated on the 2nd of March, so it seems to be in development. Got a bit of a Crystal Isles vibing looking beach area over here. Looks to be a decent size. Roaming mountains, maybe needs a bit more work on the trees here, mate. Jungle area, elevated cliffs. I think it needs some way up to them, because once you fall off, you're screwed. Seems you've got a long journey if you fall off these. Obelisks are all in. Good times. A bit more jungle. Seems a little bit flat, but you know, you like your flat areas. Makes it easier to build on. We can see there's like a central redwoods area there that the river runs through too. Isolating cliffs. Pushing over to a snow area. It does, yet somewhat remind me a little of Crystal Isles, being quite a low, flat map. Interesting use of the snow. Separated, but still beaches running all the way around it. Back to another obelisk area. Have they been painted any differently? Oh, there seems to be green gems here. It's Green Gem Island. Decent sized map though. Frozen lakes. Everyone loves a frozen lake. Signifies it's going to be blooming cold there. River in the redwoods, mushrooms around, lots of trees about. Got to have your redwoods going on. Everybody loves the redwoods. Oh, what's this over here? Is this Stonehenge? Hey, Stonehenge in the house. You know, I can't think of a map that I've seen Stonehenge on. It's good to see it in all its glory. The OG Stonehenge before it got destroyed. Pushing back over this way, over the top of these grasslands. Bit more high rising going on over here, which is good. Plenty of metal, obsidian. This looks like, yeah, this area hasn't been developed yet. But I've got to say, this has every opportunity of being a great looking map once done. Definitely set the bar on being a big map. Oh, purple ob. Why purple, not blue? Because there's element ore knocking about. Oh, okay. So we're implementing a bit of aberration. Surrounded by desert. Some wasteland trees over here. Let's have a look at those. I can hear bubbling. Oh, great. Everyone's favourite friend. This is what I can hear. Oh my god, this is just... Oh, nah, forget this, mate. In no world would I ever come anywhere near here. Gazer! Hey! It's certainly got every opportunity of being a great map. There seems to be a way to go, though. So I do look forward to keeping an eye on its development and how this one turns out in the future. But for now, mate, just needs a bit more added to it. But until then, you get a 8 dodos out of 10. And that completes the list today. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, comment below, let me know. And if you want to see another one, well, I'm going to challenge you even further and make you hit 1.5k likes on this video in order for me to do another one. Oh, we found the scar. We found the scar. What is this? There's a Drake Haven. Or what looks to be a Drake Haven. But until then, my name's Raasclark. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, peace out.